I'm David Carpenter, 2003 graduate of East Fairmont High School. Came up today to talk to the students about their opportunities in life, being able to work hard, setting some goals, and being able to try and achieve those goals, and explain to them the importance of being able to be surrounded by good people and listening to teachers and those good influences in their life. Got the opportunity to explain to them how where I grew up in the area of Fairmont, and the work I put in to be able to achieve the dream, working as a 4-year-old all the way up until now being with the Houston Astros, coming all the way from playing out at Crossroads at East Marion to East Fairmont High School to West Virginia University, and now, like I said, with the Major League organization, the Houston Astros.
To an area that you're wanting to get to, whether it be working towards some place to go to college or your career on down the road. So, as a background, like she said, from Fairmont, West Virginia, grew up in Morgan's Ridge over on the east side. Came here as a freshman, just like everybody else. Nothing really that special other than just okay baseball. Actually had Mrs. Westfall when she was still a science teacher, which wasn't too long ago. Had a lot of the teachers that are still here. They made a very positive impact on my life. I can come back here and look them in the eye and tell them, hey, you helped me become the person I am today. And I thank all of you for that. I really do. But the thing is, the most important part of all this, they're not here because they have to be. They're here by choice. They're here to help all of you, each and every one of you, get to your goal. So you have to be able to pick that for yourself and work hard for it, and they're going to be right there beside you. I told Mr. Sarsfield, we were discussing this last night at the basketball game. I told him that hey, I was going to be one of the best players in the state by my senior year. I was going to get a scholarship. I was going to play Major League Baseball. We kind of laughed about it, didn't we, Sars? We didn't laugh about it, but looking back on it now, it doesn't seem as wild. It was something that I had envisioned from the time I was 7, 8 years old. There are a lot of bumps along the road. The thing is, you have to be persistent. You don't give up at the first sign of trouble. You don't give up at the first, the person that tells you no. You're going to have that along the way. So the thing is, always look to people around you, especially your teachers. They're there to help you. They want to be there. They want to see success stories. That's what they want to see. They want to see people get their diploma, get a chance to go on and be a CEO or a lawyer, doctor, maybe even a Major League Baseball player, you never know. But the thing is, they're here to help you guys. But on to the hard work part. That falls on you guys. You've been instilled with hard work throughout your entire life by school, preparation for athletics, extracurricular activities, whether it be band, chorus, whatever it is. You know what it takes to be successful or to be the best that you can be in that particular area of your life. So the thing is, apply it. Don't take it for granted. I hear that a lot in baseball. Guys just kind of go through the motions. Well, next thing you know, they're at home. They're stocking groceries on at a local supermarket. They're doing this, they're doing that. Don't be that person. Strive to be more. Because there's nothing worse, than saying, what if? What if I would have worked harder? What if I would have given more of my time to what I wanted to do? Be able to walk away from it yourself. Don't have it taken away from you. And another thing that I talked with Mrs. Westfall about was you got all this instant gratification from things. Instant, instant messaging. Crap, you guys are away from that stuff now. But you got text messaging, cell phones, all this stuff at your disposal because it's right there in front of you. And that's what everybody is so used to nowadays, is instantly having what they want. When it comes to goals, do things just come instantly? Sorry, but they don't. You have to work for them. You have to have checkpoints along the way. With baseball, hey, you have to start at the bottom to get to the top. You don't get thrown, halfway up the totem pole. That's just how it is. That's how it is in school, it's your job, in life in general. You start at the bottom, you got to work your way up. But you're kind of reverting back. Once I left East Side, I got a chance to go to West Virginia University. Was given a scholarship to go there and play baseball. Played for 3 years. After my junior season, which was 2006, I got drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals in the 12th round. I felt it was a very good opportunity, a good enough opportunity to give up my education at the time to pursue my goal, which of course was to play Major League Baseball. I actually taught for 3 years in the Cardinals organization. Had made it over halfway to the top. Was close to having a chance to make it to the major leagues as a catcher. Was invited to Major League Camp in 2008. I was up there with Albert Pujols, Yadier Molina, Chris Carpenter, Adam Wainwright, you name it. I was right there, shoulder to shoulder with every single guy. And to be in that type of environment, I mean, it's humbling. You're among the best in the world. And the opportunity arose later on that year that I should become a pitcher. I didn't understand it. I didn't agree with it. I really voiced my opinion and tried to change that decision, but it didn't work that way. It was something that I had to be able to look past and move past it instead of just dwelling in that one place. And by having that opportunity to start over again was definitely a turning point, not only in my career, but in my life. Because I had the choice whether I was going to give up and come home and do something here around Fairmont, which I had no problem doing. But I chose to take the higher road, and I decided, hey, I'm going to start over at the bottom and work my way up as a pitcher. And needless to say, it was not easy. It was definitely a lot of hard work. A lot of times I wondered if I was doing the right thing. You've got your little support systems along the way. You've got your family, you've got your friends, you've got teachers, you've got mentors that you've had throughout your life. You have to use them during those times. And I was lucky enough to have those types of people to bounce ideas off of, to be able to ask them, do you think I'm doing the right thing? So after toiling the minors with the Cardinals, part of 08, all of 2009, and the majority of the 2010 season, I was noticed by quite a few scouts with the Houston Astros. And the trade deadline was coming up, and the big league club for the Cardinals needed a third baseman. So the Astros actually made a trade, traded me straight up for Pedro Police. And by getting a new start with a new organization, definitely allowed me to, gave me new hope. Instead of just thinking that I was just going to be, just another organizational guy. But I never lost sight of what my goal was. There was always this idea of here's where I want to go. And I didn't let, like I said earlier, bumps in the road cloud my vision. Went into spring training this past year as a 40-man roster invite, which for a lot of people that don't know baseball, you're in an organization with a couple hundred people. You're one of the 40 guys that are allowed at any time to be jumped from whatever level you are at to the big leagues, which is quite a big accomplishment. It's something that very few guys get this opportunity to do. So I went into spring training, my idea was to go in and impress as many people as I could, made a good impression, spent roughly about a month in AA, another month in AAA, and by June 29th was my first day in the big leagues. And I tell you what, there's nothing better than having your goal right in front of you and you being able to grab hold of it. There's nothing better, I promise you. And you will all get to that at one point, and you'll realize what I'm talking about, I promise you. There's nothing better than that. So being able to go out and do something that I love every single day, I'll never work a day in my life. That's how I feel about it. I get to go and play baseball for as long as they'll let me, but I'll never have to work a day in my life. That's enough about me, but I can't